feel a lot of motivational books that are written nowadays
Yes.
are somehow referring to the lessons that have already been shared by Bhagavad Gita.
Yes. If you know that in the future, if you achieve it, what will you get? I can say just remember those things and try to stick with it, because that will only motivate you. No, nobody comes to you to motivate you.
Very good evening, everybody. I'm back with another podcast today with another gentleman among us. My name is Dr. Ruben Singh, and I would like to briefly introduce this gentleman here. He has done a miracle, qualified CA in just one attempt, and very first attempt, despite having a science background, I believe.
Yes.
Let's hear more from him directly. Do you mind introducing yourself to everybody?
So hi there. My name is Raj Kumar, and by profession I'm a chartered accountant. Firstly, I wanted to talk about my educational background. So I cleared my class 10th and 12th from the CBSE board, and in class 10 I got CGPA 10, and after that I choose to physics, chemistry, math, because at that time I was not ever aware about my that what I have to do, but I still go for with the flow because everyone choose that after class 10. So I also select.
I did the same thing.
So everyone is going with the flow. So I also go with the flow with my friends. But during my those courses 11, 12, I also find I have an interest. I also got so much of certificates there. Like I was always there in top 10, but I do not feel any of interest in those things because I was so feel not interested in those physics, chemistry, and math like force, law, mass, interest, relation, these all things. But yeah, I understand those all things.
Mm-hmm.
But after class 12, I also was able to manage around 88% marks. But after that, I know I don't want to do that. I talked with my parents about that what I have to do. Like I have an interest in math. I got a highest mark there, and I also my name and with photo and marks has been published in the newspaper from my school side and from those regions where I belong. So my parents also support me that okay, if you do not want to pursue, then you can change it. And he met me with his known chartered accountant, and I also talked to him. And he is also from the science background till class 12.
Oh.
So I also got more inspired. Like okay, there is a chance to change. So I talk about them, okay, what I have to do and what are the courses I have to study. Then he talk about all those things, finances, principles, interest, compound interest, money. So I got interested because I have also that mindset of like I like math, and in the math specifically about the money, like those are things like if 15% of interest has been there, then how much the amount has been after 2 years. So I literally so inquisitive about that, okay, what is that. So after that I searched on the internet, and after that I enrolled in the CA. And also in CA there are so much of hurdles comes because I am from science background. Still I was able to manage those things, and in the very first attempt I was able to crack the levels. Like in CA foundation I was able to crack in very first attempt. Like others who are from the commerce background till 12, they feel hard to crack in the first attempt. They are right now some of them are left the CA course, but by God grace and the elders blessing, I was able to manage those other things and also put endeavor from my side also. And I can say that in those in this very first year of my CA course, I also met with an accident.
Oh.
Like I have fallen from a roof, and I was hospitalized in that tenure for 1 month.
Oh.
In the bank, I can say I have to take some blood bank. I have to take some blood from the blood bank because they don't allow me to eat because there was blood stuck in my liver. So
oh
it's
God.
literally hard. That literally doctor has stopped me to it. Like I was on the bed rest for 1 month. But after that, when I go to the classes, literally I feel so hard to recall all things because I am from the science background, and I am still I am not doing those classes. I was not doing the classes for 1 month, so it's still become more harder for me to crack those CA foundation level. My parents at that time said, "Ki no, beta, you did not crack this for the first time, so leave this. You can give for this another time." But I said no. if I fail, but still I will give. So at that time I gave, and literally I passed that with a decent amount of number. So everyone was shocked in the classes and teacher, like how was you able to manage those all things despite of these all incidences. So in CA foundation also I cleared in the first attempt, in CA intermediate in the second attempt, and the CA final I cleared in the first attempt. And yeah, so this is my brief introductions about myself.
It was actually more than brief. It was pretty detailed. Yeah. And my journey was also similar to yours, you know. I also hail from science background.
Okay.
In 10th, I was actually district topper. I even got a medal from Sheila Dikshit.
Okay.
It was gold medal, but later on, currently it has turned dark. I wonder why. It's definitely not actually a piece of gold.
Okay.
It was just painted gold. So yes, even I got it. And then later on, because of, you know, peer pressure, you can say, or everybody in my peer group was going for science, I also decided to go for science. I took PCMC in 11th and 12th standard. And after that, after finishing my 12th, the love that I had for science, sort of, I fell out of that love. And then I even took career counseling, and they said the kind of personality that you have, something else matches you. Mm-hmm. You could probably be a future entrepreneur, and hence you should go for MBA. So I chose that path.
Okay.
And here I am today. Anyway, it's more about you today, it's not about me. So you have shared quite a lot of details. Could you also tell me the structure? Not just me, tell everybody how this CA course looks like. What is the structure of it? What is the syllabus like? So what are different sorts of courses or subjects?
Okay. So in CA course, basically there are 3 levels. The first level is called like the CA foundation, and the second level is called CA intermediate. So you have to clear when you clear the first level, then you are eligible to enroll for the second level.
Okay.
So when the first level is you are eligible after class 12. When you are prepared for class 12, then at that time you enrolled in the CA foundation, and after passing your CA class 10, you enroll for the CA foundation. When you pass the CA foundation, there is a CA intermediate level, and in that level there is 2 groups. In the second level there are 2 groups, group 1 and group 2. After passing both the groups, you are eligible for the third level, and then you eventually enroll for the third level. And in third level you have to also do the internship. At my time it was around 3 years, but right now it has been updated, and it is of 2 years right now, but I have done of 3 years. So I also do the CA final and the internship of 3 years. So during the CA final level there is also one major level and one minor level. In major level there are 2 different I can say there are 2 different levels, like 2 groups, and in minor level there are 4 groups. So you have to eventually pass 6 levels in CA final, and after passing all those levels you are becoming a chartered accountant.
Oh, it sounds like quite a journey.
Yes, it's
I hope CA enthusiasts have taken notes regarding what the CA looks like.
Yes. So I can say, if you want to prepare for it, so if you want to prepare for it, then I can say, if you have an interest in those finances, math, like mostly related with the money and business, if you have interest about the business, that you want to do audit. So audit means you have to check it that business is going well or not. So if you have interest in audit, if you want to know the taxation system of India, like how taxes work for a company, for a individual, for a partnership firm, like there are different type of entities. We don't know, we only hear from our parents. But if you have so much of enthusiasm in yourself that you want to know about these all things, then I can say that this is also one of the course like you can pursue, you can think to pursue.
I see. Yeah. So was it purely circumstantial, or was it money that got you enthusiastic about it? You have briefly shared it.
Yes.
Or did you get inspired from some individuals as well?
Yeah, I have already said.
Do you have somebody who you consider, say, a godfather or a father of this industry?
Yeah, I have also I have also said to you, like during my school days and class 7 12, I have interest in math and more about that, how money works, how finances works. So at that time I have an interest in the finance management too. But as eventually I grew in my career and during my internship period and different things, I met so much of people who are chartered accountant, and also there are a lot of person you can see in the they are also in parliament, some of chartered accountant. So from down to the above, everywhere is there. So I feel so much inspired that
Are you referring to that handsome, dashing man who's currently one of the youngest MPs, in fact, the youngest MP
yes,
in parliament?
yes,
Married to a pretty actress.
yes, with a
I will not name him.
yes. So
Raghav Chadda. Oops,
yeah, right.
I just named him.
So yes, so these all people literally inspired me.
Is your future plan also to enter the parliament?
Yes, I have a plan to enter the parliament because I think educated persons should be there and have an impact over a country. Because if you are know how finances works, because in every field, why I'm talking about so much of finances, because in every field you can see that from your personal life, you are earning money. You know how to balance those money, how to manage those money. From if you are making some business, still there you have a money. So if you are running a country, there are some budgets. So the money is involved everywhere.
Social policies matters,
yes,
but so do economic policies.
Yes, economic plus everything matters because that impacts the person's decisions also.
Of course.
Yes, so I think, and I am also thinking of being the some in future if by God grace and everything happens in a very proper way, then I will definitely win in those.
So from CA Rajkumar to MP CA Rajkumar.
You can in future, yeah.
Yeah, I like the sound of it. Maybe you do as well. All right, all right. And how did you manage your studies and your personal life?
So for my
CA is hard.
yes. So I can say that I have already shared that the courses details.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally so huge. Like management is so be there. If you are unable to manage, you will literally frustrated because if you are unable to crack those things, if you are want to achieve that and you are unable to achieve it, it literally feels so bad. Like because it literally question your own self. Like in future, I will able to achieve anything or not. So I think management is so important, managing your own selves with studies. So for that, I will definitely do like time management type techniques. For that, during my exam days, I make a proper plan, like at what time I have to wake up, what I have to do next. Like after waking up, I do exercise. So
you used to maintain all that timetable.
Yes, I maintain those timetables, and I not maintain, and I also try to achieve it, and at least in every day I try to achieve 80% of that. So that not 100% because we are humans, there are some flaws, there are some uncertainties in our life that comes, and you have to meet up with it. Like sometimes your relatives come, sometimes anything can be happen. Like some days you have a bad health, so you have to manage it. So I make sure that I was able to maintain those 80% of the task, so that I will achieve at least 80%. But yes, management matters a lot, and I also try to make those. I try to make a plan in such a way that I put a break in between, so that because I think break is so important in our life. Because if you are not so consistent, if you're making yourself consistent and effective, then I think take break in your life, in your task, that is so important.
By taking breaks, do you mean interim breaks?
Yeah,
or some recess from your regular monotonous schedule and maybe have fun somewhere?
No, during the exam times, I do not want to put myself in those funs. But yes, when there was no exam, like then within a month I was able, I think, to go somewhere, but not during the exam days time, only for taking a rest, so that I revive myself and again able to study at that time.
So it requires a lot of mental agility and emotional agility as well. You have to keep yourself in control, and especially the negative emotions. How did you deal with all those negative emotions that I'm sure must have kept arising?
Yes, in my preparations there was also a lot of time. Like some days, like if I talk about my personal journey, so there are a lot of subjects I had to read in those days. So in those days, I think I was not able to match with my all those plannings. So at that time, some days I think that okay, now I have to complete my task of the today, and I also had to complete my task of the previous day because I was not able to match those previous achievements. So yes, at that time it literally feels so hectic in my mind. Like I had to achieve, but still, because I always try to focus on my purpose. Why I selected this course. So due to focusing on my purpose, I was able to overcome those all things. So I think you should know about why have you started, because if you forget about why have you started, then you are not unable to bounce back at that time. You feel harsh.
Of course.
So focus on your purpose. So I put a line over there in my always study room that why I was started my chartered accountancy, what it will give if I achieve those in future. So yes, by focusing, I was able to overcome those all things.
All right. So time management, task management, and then at the same time, constantly self-motivation.
Yes.
Self-talk, positive self-talk help you keep going.
Yes.
I see. Were there some hard moments when you thought, oh, I've had enough of it, I can't handle it anymore, and you almost gave up? Was there any such moment? And then how did you overcome that situation?
So I can say this is the basically during my articles period of time, because at that time I had to work off around minimum 10 hours. Like in the morning I have to go around 10 and I return back to my home at 8. So this is a period. This was a period of 10 hours, and after that I had to study. So simultaneously I had to study, and I have to cope up with all those study things, and because I had to give an exam, and so I had to study somehow, because this is a period of only 3 years. But after that, if I was not able to complete my courses, and if I was not able to crack the CA final exam, then I was not a CA. So at that time literally it felt hard. So sometimes yeah, it's so hectic and feeling so hard. But yeah, as I already said that I always try to be focus on my mindset. Like the same thing I can say that why I was started. Again and again I am telling myself till now why I was started is always in my mind. Like during our courses which I have taken. So always I know the purpose of taking the courses. Before starting anything, I always firstly set a purpose. After that I take any step. So in every situation I started with that.
You kept motivating yourself.
Yes.
So self-motivation actually worked for you there.
Yes.
Many people say, don't read these motivational books, they are such a waste of time. But in your case, it seems to have worked.
Yes.
I see. And what were some of the most memorable moments, good or bad? Let's begin with good, that you had during this journey.
So the most memorable moment I can say that is also during articleship period of time. So during my articleship period of time, in the very start, I had to go for a audit to a client place. So we team of 5 members had gone there for doing an articleship. So I don't have any experience at that time. So when I reached there, they literally welcome like somebody, a senior person has come. So that's a very different type of experience. I and my friends who have also been there for articleships, we both are like that much of respect. We are I can say in the
both
future
were treated like seniors.
Yeah, we both those branch managers and the different employees of the were working. Like
when you used to go for audits?
Yes, statutory audits and the job things.
Yes.
So they always asked like, sir, how can we improve in our business? What is going wrong? Can you tell something so that we from the next time we can improve? And we literally share some things and literally feel so inspired. Like yes, our words literally matters, and they literally hear us with patiently. Like with the top management we are discussing. So our seniors and also our sir, who is the principal there of the firm, they also inspired us so a lot. Like just see how much the reputation this firm has, this CA has given to you. You are now preparing for it, still the people are giving so much of respect. Just thought of it, if you become a CA, how much you got a respect. So yes, these are memorable things. And after becoming CA, there are also so much of memorable things.
This sounds splendid, actually.
Thank you, sir.
What tips would you like to share anyway? Imagine once somebody other than CA aspirant wants to become an entrepreneur.
So, entrepreneur, people think that becoming an entrepreneur is about only selling the things. Yes, selling is important, because if you do not sell some things, you do not able to generate revenue.
Of course.
So selling is important, but other things also matters. You can. I have also read so much of research, like why the business in the very first 5 years they have been vanishes. The reason is not about they don't have a plan. They have a plan, but they do not know how to manage a finance. That is the main reason to downfall of any business, because they are not know how to manage the finance. So if you are doing CA, yeah, MBA, any commerce field courses, like, and if you know how to manage those all things, then I can definitely say from others you are doing a much better business. Yes, there are other factors too, not only the finance thing there, but yeah, there are the 90% of the business who fail in the first 5 years is only due to the finance mismanagement.
Yeah, you're actually right. Absolutely. If they don't manage their finances well, even if they have high turnover, but they are constantly burning cash, so their P&L report will always show loss, and eventually they will die down. You remind me of Baiju's.
Yes, that is also a case study.
Okay, let's not get there. So far what I've figured out after talking to you is that cracking CA is all about having the right mindset.
Yes.
And skill, knowledge you can develop over time.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Throw some light.
Because everyone is there to study, and everyone is studying, not that you only study.
Yeah,
but not everyone is able to crack the exam. That's the difference between them and you, if you cracked it. So the difference is only like in the mindset and the discipline, the consistency you have followed during the courses. Because it not only check your knowledge, it also check your caliber. That are you literally that much of a caliber to maintain and hold this professionalism in this world? Because after becoming a CA, everyone having so much of expectation from you that, oh, that person is a CA. I know that person. I think that person will help. So yes, that will literally check your caliber, and in future, knowledge literally helps. But these all things, professionalism matters a lot.
Sounds fair. And while we were having a conversation a while ago, you also talked about Bhagavad Gita.
Yes.
And how Bhagavad Gita kept you going in this journey, the life lessons that you learned from it, the life lessons that you applied in your real life. And you also mentioned you read it 10 times.
Yes.
So how has it helped you manage your stress or say burnout or other pressures that come along with CA journey?
So yeah, I have read Bhagavad Gita a lot of times, and I still, whenever I get a time, I used to read. But like I have a download material in my phone, so whenever I feel so much of like low energy and different things, demotivated, I prefer to read the instructions given by the Lord Krishna. So in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord, there are a lot of things, but I want to share one thing. Like Lord Krishna has said there, like an example of a tortoise, like how tortoise works, how tortoise mindset works. So so he gave an example of a tortoise, and he says that a tortoise is they have a body, and they are keeping their head and the legs out of the body when there is no any bad environment or anything harmful to them. But as they see that there are some harmful comes too near, so they just drag those hands and head inside that cage. So similar to that, he instructed everyone that if you find some thing like you feel so much of low energy, different thing, anger issue, and so much thing, so do not try to say harsh word to somebody. Like in anger, you can see that every people are like blaming somebody. They do not blame. Try to change themselves.
Yes.
So there is an instructions like anger leads to frustration. Frustration leads, and there is a eventually a path like
chain
how
reaction.
that there is a chain, and that leads to literally a downfall.
Of course.
So I literally follow these all things. Like whenever I feel that there are some persons who are trying to demean me, So at that time, I tried to put my all those mind and everything, not to try to hear him. Like okay, you are saying right, but after that I leave that thought like a tortoise do. So yeah, this is one of example. There are a lot of things the Lord Krishna has said. So I suggest everyone to read Bhagavad Gita because it literally helps you. Not listen those on the YouTube, because in YouTube you can see that everyone has their own perspective. Don't try to see the world from other sides. Try to see the words from your own way. If you wanted to see those things, then you have to read it. So I will definitely suggest everyone that you should read Bhagavad Gita at least one time. Why not try it for one time?
Yes. And it actually helps.
Yes.
Many people refer to Bhagavad Gita as religious book, you know. It's not a religious book. It's a book of philosophy, in my words.
Yes.
At least that's what I felt. I've read it twice.
Yes.
The first time I read it was 2017, 2018,
Okay.
when I was on this path of learning more about theology. But then I read about many religions and many book of religious books.
Okay.
Second time when I was feeling frustrated due to COVID lockdown, I picked up Bhagavad Gita, and it actually, the lessons that were given there helped me calm down. And after calming my mind, I thought, how can I, have self-realization, self-actualization, and then utilize this time while not feeling frustrated to the optimum level. And then I enrolled in multiple courses. I also wrote books, and all the credit I would give to Bhagavad Gita. I in fact have one there as well. I recently read some of them again. I marked them. So time and again, whenever I feel low, I go back to it and I read it. I feel everybody must read Bhagavad Gita at least once in their life.
Yes.
And the one that I find to be best, or you can say closest to the actual translation of Bhagavad Gita, is by Swami Prabhupada.
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita as it is. Yes. You have also read the same one.
Same one.
Yeah, that's the most popular version of
most
it.
popular one. And there are different. It has been in different languages, more than 100 languages.
Yes, of course.
Throughout the world, this Bhagavad Gita has been spread by us.
And I feel a lot of motivational books that are written nowadays
Yes.
are somehow referring to the lessons that have already been shared by Bhagavad Gita thousands of years ago.
Like seven highly effective
Habits of highly effective people. Yes. Seems to have been inspired from there.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita. I have also listened about the author.
And this book also, Die Empty.
Yeah. A lot of author have already said it, but still you can see that the people that they read those books, but they are not reading the Bhagavad Gita, because you wanted to only know about the 7 habits.
Read the source, ladies and gentlemen. Read the source of all that knowledge.
Yes. Yeah. So people are wanted to read those 7 habits, but here the Lord Krishna has said n number of habits that whoever read it, that have their own perspective, that have understand their own perspective. Like you read some slokas, you give some different meaning, and if I read, I give some different meaning, and both actually happens in the society. You can see it.
Yes.
So it's literally helps a lot, because it's change your mindset, like how you think, how you have to think.
Yes. So it's all about the mindset.
Yes.
Thinking in the right direction will make you take actions in the right directions, and those actions will get you fruits, the kind of fruits you are looking for. So in the end, we all win, or we learn.
Yes.
That's what Bhagavad Gita says.
Yeah.
Right, pretty impressive. And what, beyond the academics of CA, during this journey, what were other lessons that you learned?
So other lessons which I learned, like the first thing before doing this course, I was also like other people, other student, like always try to play cricket and these all things, because in India every students love to play cricket. So I also used to it. But after selecting this course, and after as I went on my courses, then I understand about this, how the world works, how much professionalism is matter. So the one thing which I learned is the professionalism. So I also after that try to be more professional. So I also be here with you so that I know much more about the professionalism and different things. So yes, I can say this only one thing, the professionalism.
Okay, so follow-up questions to this answer of yours. Did you feel dedicated towards CA from day one, or during your journey did your dedication level increase?
Yeah, during the journey I can say it has been increases, because in the very start, because I've talked to some CA, and then yeah, I have some interest, but there is some doubt in my mind too. But during articleship period, those all incidences which I've shared, like my branch managers,
So all the doubt was gone.
so as I grow in my career, eventually that literally helps me to, yes, this is the thing which everyone wants, and also I want it. So yes, I think over the period of time I have generated it.
I see, I see. And you just talked about cricket a while ago.
Yes.
While cricket is fun, CA is hustle.
Yes.
So how did you manage fun with hustle?
So
Or how did you transit from fun to hustle?
So the same thing I can say, only one thing, like if you experience something, then it's easy to making those hustles so easy. If you don't have any experience over it, like if you have bad experiences, you do not want to do this. If you have a good experiences, then you automatically want to do it. Like some people get motivation by others, like okay, you have to do it. Then other people like, okay, now I have to do it. But when you inspired by yourself, when you will get those inspirations, when you have a very good experiences with those things, so hustling is easy when you have a good experiences. So I can say that have a good experiences in your life, so that will literally helps you to hustle so easily.
All right.
Yeah.
And what about celebration? Did you only
Yeah.
celebrate at the end, or at intervals, whenever there was a win, you celebrated and rewarded yourself a little and then went on?
No, I celebrated, always in the path. Like I love traveling, so I traveled a lot, like some spiritual places. Especially if I talk about myself. So every 2 to 3 months, I traveled somewhere. Like sometime Haridwar, sometime Vrindavan, sometime in Rishikesh, sometime and different places. Like I can say the Odisha, the Puri, and West Bengal. So there are a lot of places in India you have to travel. So yeah.
During your journey, you traveled.
And
CA journey.
CA journey, yes, I have traveled.
Oh.
So I do not compromise with anything, but still by God grace, yeah, and also putting an endeavor with I'm managing everything.
And I think it helps you. Even I have had, similar personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
When you just work,
Yes.
or study, there comes a period then when you feel burnout.
Yes.
But if you take a break of 2 days, especially traveling break, which is also, it's a break, it's a recess from your regular schedule, like a re-energizer. But when you travel somewhere, you also learn about that place, their demography, their geography, their cuisines, everything.
Yeah.
So when you come back from that tour, your energy levels are suddenly higher,
Yes, yes.
and then you can focus more. Then you can invest even longer hours, and then your brain also gives you different ideas,
Yeah.
wonderful ideas. So traveling works like a perk.
Yes.
I resonate with you on that answer. And how did your parents deal with this?
Traveling or
CA journey?
CA journey. So if there are some moments, if I talk about it, then I can say that when I become a CA, I talk to my parents, and literally when I saw that I am successful in my examinations, because in the paper, in the result, there is ever like successful here. So when I got successful then I said to my parents, like he was also at that time not unable to express those feelings, only ठीक है बेटा बहुत अच्छा बात है, and because by his words I can sense that he also not was able to express those feelings, and also I was not able to express myself what I have achieved it. So and also after that, wherever he go and meet with some people, and somebody introduced him like he is a father of a CA, like everyone has given respect to him so much, like still he has a respect, but when somebody know that his child is a CA, then he got so much of respect, and he always told me like beta aaj aisa hua. So that gives literally from my inside, like oh, literally I have achieved something, like by my endeavor. My father, mother, and my parents, my siblings, they also feel they got respect from the others by my endeavor. So they also said, "Beta, मेहनत तू करता है, respect मेरे को मिल रहा है." So literally by these words, literally I remember everything.
If children succeed, parents are the first ones to feel pride about it.
Yes.
Others only get jealous. And how did your relatives deal with this? This is an important question.
Yeah, I should talk or not? Yeah, but okay. One of my relatives.
We can omit that part later.
One of my relatives stopped talking with my mother.
Because you qualified
Yeah,
CA.
from after that, she
Such extreme level of jealousy.
Yes, she was not. No, I am not coming to your home. I'm just. There are a lot of things happened. So just because I cleared it, was walked out.
It's weird.
Yes.
And did you cry a little? Maybe happy tears? Because I did.
Yeah.
You know, when I finally got a mail, actually not during mail, when I finally got that degree in my hand and people were clicking pictures with me, I thought, okay, I'm going to post it there. During my doctorate, I'm talking about. Yeah. So at that point of time, I was enjoying. But late night when I was sitting and I was reading, and I was in that document, I was reading Dr. Ruben Singh. So I cried a little, and those were happy tears. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you also have the same feeling?
Yes, because I can say that the name has been given by your parents. Like everyone has been some name, and that has been given by your parents. But there was something which you earned yourself. Like if I talk about myself, the chartered accountancy. That before my name, I put there 2 words, but literally that 2 words made me like how much I have to endeavor, that only I know. And similar to you, like you have put the doctor. So that has been and. That particular term has been before your name is only due to your endeavor. So yes, I also feel that literally at the night I was also so much of emotional that night. Like yeah, literally
Emotions go high during the evenings only. Generally.
yes, because when we are feel like literally I
When there's nobody around, when you're all alone, you talk to yourself
Yes.
and you feel.
in front of everyone. Okay, yeah, like some. But when there is nobody, and literally that time everything.
When you recall all those moments, what you
Yes.
had to do to get here.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yes.
Sounds awesome. And what about your social media handle? Have you updated yet?
Yes, I have updated. Right, recently I have been convocated.
Have you added?
Yes,
See,
everywhere.
Added everywhere?
Yes, everywhere. Because
Now it feels complete.
yes, and yeah, I can say a lot of people also inspired. Like my friends have messaged me like, yeah, brother, we have he is from some other background, like he is doing some other courses, but still after knowing, every friend has messaged me like, yeah, literally you inspired me in the such age, you have cracked that level of exam. So there are a lot of things, but yeah, I put everywhere like CA Rajkumar to every handle, like Instagram to LinkedIn, everything.
Alright, and what about marriage proposals? Have you started getting any? It's a personal question, you can choose to answer or not.
I can say, yeah, it has been increased. After, yes, before.
The attention from the opposite gender. It has increased now.
Yes, it has increased. Before that also there was, but it has increased.
So CA has helped you personally as well as professionally.
Yeah.
Alright. Finally, before we concluded, some say words of wisdom that you would like to share with CA aspirants or CA enthusiasts, how other than timetable, how they should design their entire curriculum so that just like you, they also crack in first attempt.
So the first important thing, you have to know your purpose. Why have you started? Because if you follow somebody else's path without knowing that where you want to go, I think it's hard to stick with it. So
listen carefully.
So the most important thing, you have to know about your purpose. Why have you started? Any course, not only about the CA. If anybody is doing the, I can say other courses like doctorate and different things, you have to know about your purpose first. And after that, you have to know how to prioritize the things. Prioritization of the things, not about you and your studies, your family, not only this. But prioritizations is all about also the subject which you have to study first. Not about only the subject, but if you go more deeper, like prioritization of your chapters, like when you go more deeper in your exam, previous examination paper, you got to know that some chapters are more important, some chapters are less important. So I can say in a single word, the second thing is prioritization. Know about it. And I can say in the end, if you know that in the future if you achieve it, what will you get? I can say just remember those things and try to stick with it, because that will only motivate you. Nobody comes to you to motivate you, because at night if you are alone, at that time you know everything, that what have you done today, why have you done today. So before sleeping, if you feel so much of inspired within yourself that yes, I have achieved 80% of a task which I have already planned, so I think that is the biggest achievement, and it will literally eventually leads to a more bigger achievement, and others will literally one day will recognize that. So yeah.
Okay. So to sum it up, purpose,
Purpose,
priority, and perseverance.
Yes.
Patience.
Yes.
Okay. 4 P's of cracking CA
Yes.
in the very first attempt.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome. So should we sum it here?
Yes.
It has been wonderful talking to you.
Thank you.
I hope from this podcast that we have had today, many people will be inspired to join CA, and many CA aspirants will from your journey learn something, and they'll also be able to crack in the very first attempt like you did.
Thank you.
So all the best to all of us watching this and hustling to become CA. All the best to all of you, and thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving your precious time, CA Rajkumar.
Thank you, sir.
Let's conclude here.
Okay.